Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So it's not even really a question at this point. It is just a comment. Ava versus Nina on General Hospital. I guess the question is, whose side are you on? Now tonight we're going to be sitting to talk about all the shows: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, and Young and Restless. Let's sit there and do a roll call. As you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does help. Jada, how you doing again? It's good to see you. Blackmont, aka Mr. GQ, is in the chat. Lashonta's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Lashonta says, "I'm here. I told you Nina would get her just dessert through Ava. I can't believe you." Yeah, we gotta sit there and wonder how far does that go back. Remember when she was like, "Hey, it's not like when she told her about the whole calling the SEC on Carly, like, oh, that was some sort of suggestion. Was she planting her Was she planning her betrayal from even back then? Queen of the South, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you. It's not- it's slipping it out. There we go. It's good to see you, Queen. Ed, what's good? Hey, unfortunately, Hulu behind with today's episode GH because they have Friday's episode playing again. What? Oh, that's crazy. Of course, I gotta ask about the Queen. How you doing tonight, Lord B? It's good to see you again. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone is all well. Now, I'll say this tonight, and I'll sit there and say this maybe later on again. Tomorrow, if everything goes well, it'll be me, Kyrie's, and Brock TV. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Should be a lot of fun, so definitely come through. I won't be able to reply back to people in the comment section, but um, still come through though. I'm doing good, Lord B. I'm doing pretty well. Can't complain. Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Lashanta says Ava planted the seeds. The way she talked to Nina was they were friends. Yes. Ed says outside that Kayla has so much smoke for Ava, but she can't be bothered to give Chanel crutches. Yeah, I literally said there was like no crutches, no wheelchair, nothing. And I know somebody sat there and was like, "Hey, listen, you had to buy the crutches yourself." And I'm like, Chanel and Johnny have money. There was no reason why that girl should have been limping. Which she said, don't be on your leg for too long. Honestly, the understand really annoyed me, but Jason had a point that cutting Danny off from seeing him as a bad decision because you already heard Danny talking to Christine. Yes, and I agree. Yeah, and Sam the Karen. AE's in the chat was good. Monique is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Monique says Sam is tripping. The more she tries to keep Danny away from Jason, the more she wants to see him. He has already proven he will see his father no matter what she says. Exactly. Alyssa's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Mikab is in the chat. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you, Mikab. Jonathan's in the chat. How you doing tonight? AE says, "Hey guys, I really enjoyed Jay's episode. Fine performance by Mara, Laura, and Cynthia." Okay, so I also sit there and say this I also sit there and say, "Whoa." So there is first of all, there's 21 people. I don't know how many likes. If you are enjoying the show, hit the like button. Also, if I miss a comment, I do apologize. Um, I may read somebody's comment and then miss somebody else's comment when I'm answering another person's comment. So if that happens, do not take it personally. I will eventually get to your comments, so just yeah, I did. I did enjoy it today. It was good. AE, how about the? Did you enjoy it, AE? Johnson said Jason had a lot of patience with his ex-wife Samantha the Karen. Yes, yeah, she was. Oof. I was like, bro, you had a baby with him. You don't get to talk at that point. As says, I guess Ava had to find a new job quick now that she can't stay with Harris. I wouldn't have figured Harris spoke with Roman. Yes, exactly. I was like, because Roman was like, "Yo, listen, you ain't moving. You not staying here." And that was something that he really should have sat there and talked to her first. He should have sat there and talked to him first. Tracy Staves is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Happy Monday to you as well. Mikhail says, "Good to see you too, Albert. Hope you had it." Yes, I did, Mikhail. I had a great weekend. Um, Alyssa came through in the members live stream, so I got to sit there and meet her, like talk like face to face. So it was really good. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. Honestly, tell you the truth, a lot of ways Kayla was out of pocket. Oh, you shouldn't have got caught up with Clyde. It was like you don't even know the story. Like, what are you talking about? What's good, Darby? Alyssa says Wino was good, Bo was okay, Mad Days was good, and Juge was okay. Alyssa says Summer's getting on my nerves. Exactly. I was like, yo, that chick is annoying as hell. Tom, what's good? Yep, exactly, Jonathan. That's exactly what Monique said. And that yeah, she started to sound like a broken record. And to be honest, her constantly blaming Kyle is not helping the situation. I'm like, you need to like she is on one. That chick is just getting annoying. I'm like, yo. But Alessa, something was always annoying. She just calmed down for a little bit. As says Ava and Harris should have gotten the black book instead of taking their sweet times. Now, what are they gonna do? Exactly. It was at the pub. They was like, "Oh, we should go get the book." I'm like, y'all should have been got that. Yeah, exactly. And she's looking pretty stupid doing it too, Alyssa. And yeah, Tom says, Sam lost my respect, lost totally lost all respect for Sam. Yeah, it's. Yeah, same. Ron says, "I was so what is Liv's decision? She was backed into a corner." Um, I don't know what she's gonna choose. I just know that she already chose wrong the first time. Like, I'm still not happy with her firing Daniel and Heather. People are like, no, they should have did that. I'm like, Heather and Daniel deserve to be fired. Why? They didn't actually do anything company wise. A lot of people always sit there and support that because they base their decisions off of emotions. The Shanta says talk about Sonny was Ava's endgame. Yeah, no one knows at this point. I don't even again, LaShanta, I don't even think the writers know. Daria says Sam was giving Jason smoke, but I bet if Dante ever leaves her, she'll change her mind. I doubt that. I think it's just because it's just personal. Sam and Christina needs to take a trip. Was good, CJ Clove? Johnson says, I always thought that Nina walking in on Sonny and Ava is what would finally cause. Yeah, that would have been very soapy. Autumn says Ava did put the idea of Nina calling the SEC on Carly and Drew in her head, but it was Nina who exactly. I was like, at the end, but see, Autumn, it does bring the question though: how far back was she planning? How far back was she plotting this stuff? That's my whole thing. Yeah, Ron, it didn't. It was very petty. Sarah James is a new person into the chat. Let's say what's up to Sarah. Carly today, well done. Yes, let's everyone welcome Sarah into the chat. Alyssa says, as for Lily, I didn't see an issue with her doing what she did on a personal level, but she was wrong professional. Yes. Yeah, on a personal level, I understand. But the problem is, you can't take personal decisions in the business world. You know, you can't go into the business world and and use your emotions. CJ Close says Sam has become my least favorite person on GH. I can do without her now. Yes. Tom says, wasn't she saying Melly Mama Horror Queen, how you doing tonight? Tom says, wasn't she the same one who tried to get Jason to claim Jake? She's going to get her mom involved in the Dane situation. Yes, she is. She's going to be more. Tom, she's going to be more unlikable by the end of the year. Exactly, Jonathan. That's exactly what I was like. Nina was attracted to a fantasy. Nina was attracted to a fantasy. Lashanta says everybody after Sonny, Ava gonna look dumb. Sarah says Sam's looseness she made me love Elizabeth, not a fan of Elizabeth. Tom says because Alexis don't like Jason, don't want him in Danny's life. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. You know, and that would have been petty, but it would have been like, you know what? It's fine. And I agree, Alyssa, but she took it to a point where it was not necessary though. Um Jada says, I always had to remind myself that Sonny is off his mess. Yes, that's true, Jada. That's true. A lot of people was pissed off at her. And I'm always sitting there saying in my reviews, I was like, yo, guys, I was like, yo, chat, just remember that he is off his meds. That's true, Jonathan. I mean, they both been that mob life. It just makes sense, you know. They both come cut from the same cloth. Nina is a Harris, is a heiress. Like, come on, boo. As is all I can say about Sam is she wanted a baby with Jason, and a second time when everybody thought Drew was Jason. Exactly. Lashanta says you was taking up for your girl. Um, yeah, Lashanta, but I also do give Nina. I also do give Nina I do give Nina smoke. Let's not sit there and try to act like I don't criticize Nina also. It would have been. It was good Dolometics. Jane, Ava does not know Sunny like Carly does. No, but she knows Sunny better than Nina probably does. Like she understands him better than Nina though. What's good, Susan R? CJ Close says I heard Chanel will be sick next week. Oh, okay. So I guess the temporary recasting. Ron says Albert Phoenix did a video on Nikki saying that how come she doesn't have Claire's number. She was trying to get. Yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. That really does not. Yeah, that's a really good point. That doesn't make a lot of sense. What's good, Susan R? It's good to see you. Lashanta says you said Nina understood. When did I say that? I don't remember. I might have said that, but then that was definitely wrong. Then, um, if I said that, then I definitely misspoke because I remember saying that. And what's good, Dolomedics? Um, Johnson says, I know Sonny doesn't realize the things coming out of his mouth because he's spiraling. Yes. And there's a point where you see he looks like he's spiraling, like he starts blinking like really heavily. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but yeah. And Monique says, everyone at work chiming in when I can. Well, it's good to have your energy just knowing you're here. Sarah says Sonny doesn't know Sonny. Writing now, he has been Sonny since Nixon Falls. Pain meds, excuses only extend so far. Well, it's not pain meds. It's literally like medication for his bipolar. Um, that's the thing. It's not pain meds. Autumn says, the Albert Sam knew who Jason was when she laid down and had a baby with him. Sam and Jason needs to come to a compromise because Danny made it clear that he wants to see his father because he loves him. Exactly. That's what. And what's good, Tony D? Yeah, they don't really do the whole slapping thing anymore. They don't do the whole fighting and stuff like that. Um, Mel says I got good news that Madeline as Sophia that is Holly's friend, and yeah, oh, okay, I didn't know when she was coming, but okay, I saw the previews. Eric getting all upset. I'm like, Eric, what you got to be so upset about? I'm like, bro, you're supposed to be the man in the house. Jada says Ava versus Nina. I'm here for it. Their friendship from the start was just um ideology illogical, but hey, it's a soap opera. Yes. Alyssa says I'm sad that Son and Nina are officially over and their friendship between Ava and Nina is over too. Tom says Sam's going to regret trying to keep Danny from Jason because Danny is not going to stop. Exactly. And honestly, tell you the truth, from like Sam, you do realize that is his son, right? Like, I really don't want her to get to a point where she feels like she has more rights to him because, like, that's just going to piss me off. Johnson says, I bet they will be a time where Danny goes missing and Sam realizes she needs exactly. And I'm not here for it. Thank you, Laura. But yes, I gotta thank you. Make sure you hit the like button, people, because it does help. We got 44 people in the chat, so it does help. Johnson says, I'll be bad news. Corinne Racer will be on tomorrow. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jonathan, as a reviewer, I can't. If I was just a fan, then I could see myself fast forwarding through it, but as a reviewer, I can't. Uh, Alexandra, what's funny to me about this whole situation is that Sam keeps saying that Danny is behaving like Jason when Danny is actually behaving like how Sam. Yes. And you know what? Let's everyone give a warm welcome to Alexandria. Well, I'm just gonna highlight Ron because yeah, I already said that it was stupid. Um, yes, but let's everyone welcome Alexandria. See, that's what I said. Hitting the like button really does help. I'm just gonna check. Yes, welcome Alexandria into the chat. Okay, cool. So we got 18 people. I mean, 40. We got 19 likes. I mean, 18 likes. I don't like it either. I really do feel like at some point that Jason does need to get a backbone and stop letting Sam just start steamrolling over him because that ain't happening in the real world. you're not going to sit there and just talk to a man like that, especially when it comes towards his son. Um, yeah, we already got like two new people in here, so that's what's up. Um, see, again, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you like them now. I felt like, here's the thing. I felt like Kayla has been just out of pocket for a hot minute. She came at Steve when she would have did the exact same thing if it was Stephanie. With Ava, she didn't even know what was going on. She was just like, oh, you got involved with Clyde. I was like, she didn't just get involved with Clyde. Clyde literally blackmailed her by attacking her son if she didn't, do what he wanted to do. So I'm like, Kayla, you don't even know all the pieces, and you sit there running your mouth. Tracy says you have 26 likes. You probably just can't see it. Oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna check it in a minute. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, we're trying to get the. I mean, 26 likes and 40 people in the chat, so we still we still gotta sit there and step it up a little bit. Jada said, "What was Sam personality in the beginning? They have changed her so many times." And yeah, somebody actually did sit there and say that Danny is more like Sam than like Jason. Jason, when you start to think about it, that's not how Jason was. Jason was the clean cut, um, privileged quartermain before he got into an accident. LaShawn says Sam gave birth to Danny in 2012. I'm pretty sure they messed up that timeline. Ron says Albert Phoenix said that in the previews for Young and the Restless, Nikki tries to trap Jordan, but when she heard a sound, she jumped. Yeah, I wish I could have time. I wish I had time to sit down and watch Phoenix videos, but Alyssa says, but Ava still should have told somebody she was in danger, maybe tripping when he wouldn't have nearly died if Ava would have spoke up. I give you that. I give you that. But I mean, it's always a would have, could have. Some point, in some respects, you got a point, but I don't know. I'm like, boo, you sat there getting all up in her face. I was like, if that was Stephanie, and Clyde was like, "Hey, listen, you need to sit there and break me out of prison," I'm pretty sure she would do it in a heartbeat. Like it's just one of those things where it's like she's very quick to chastise somebody, but if she was in their situation, she wouldn't have that energy. Well, okay, thank you, Tracy. We're getting up there. We are getting up there. Thank you, Tracy Steves. Tom says Sam should know that Jason will not let any harm come to his son. Laurie says it looks like we don't need Ron to tell us about what he says anyways. Yeah, I'm like Ron, we can all see what you're saying. Um like I don't even need to ask the chat because like it's okay. Oh, we're at 29. Ron says Albert, so we're supposed to pretend like Office Goldman no longer exists. No. But we haven't seen her in a while, so it's like what's going on with her? As a Kayla no trip Steve's son, so what do she expect Ava to do? Not go to Steve. And again, Kayla doesn't know the story, especially when Clyde showed how he could get the trip. Exactly. Thank you, Ed. That was my whole thing. I was like, Kayla's been out of pocket for a hot minute. So when she went in on Ava, I was like, bro, you doing too much. Kate is another person that was doing too much. Oh well, when is my son gonna get out that monastery? He's going all crazy. Would you like him to go back to jail? Miss Ungrateful? Johnson says, and when Heather kidnapped Danny when he was born, he was briefly being raised by Tia and Lambie, thinking that he was the son she gave birth to. Yep. LaShawn said that Jordan put Claire on the Abbott property. She came and clawed from her. Well, I mean, she did go to the Abbott property. What's good, Gemini? It's good to see you again. She did come to the Abbott property. Summer has just been on one. You know, the only reason why I'm actually going to be happy, when I'll be really happy when they get Harrison back, because that way Summer can shut up. And unfortunately, I know she's not, but I seriously at this point, John, Steve, John, Sarah, Steve, and Zen are going to rescue Maggie from that cold-hearted and evil con artist. Oh, it's Taya. Thank you. Why did I say Tia for? Jesus Christ. Taya, yes. Taya Delgado. Oh, and Samantha D. What's good? Samantha Drain. It's good to see you again. Thank you, Jonathan. Autumn says, Albert, do you think Ava is going to tell Sonny about his meds? Nope. If Ava keeps playing with fire the way she is, Sonny is going to be highly pissed. Nope, she ain't going to say anything. She knows. And the sad thing is that she knows. What's good, Lisa? She knows. But she's not saying anything. We just don't know why. Because again, Autumn, I feel like the writers don't know where they want to go with Ava. They're having her doing all this sus stuff, but it's disgusting. Oh, okay, Ron. Susan says Danny is the baby Heather almost threw off the. Yep. To be fair, Laura B, I don't even think that she knows what she's doing. I really don't. I don't think that she knows what she's doing. Yeah, but I mean, what's good, Big Nate? Got be like a fistful of whatever this is. As said, GH needs a Monica, a Jason scene, and someone from Jason family needs to set Sam straight about who Jason was before the accident. He's like Sam, but he doesn't want to see, but she doesn't want to see that. Oh, scary movie 6. Okay. They're out. Donnell is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Um, Morpheus is in the chat, even though it's Duan. Um, Ron says, what did you think about the Deacon and Laura scene today? It was interesting. I didn't know much about sugar, so like hearing some information about it was interesting. Hmm. Got a new person in here. Corey, did the writers forget that Ava told Nina what she did to Nicholas, or they're retconning everything? Or retconning everything? What's good, Corey? Let's everyone say what's up to Corey. Alyssa says, "Ooh, right on my nose." Alyssa says, "I understand that Sam is protecting Danny, but she can't keep him away from his dad. Rather, let him learn the hard way about Jason and how much Jason doesn't care about him." Okay. Um, Lisa says Lucas would still be at the Brady pub if he did not reveal his location and interview. Exactly. But yet Kate is not to act like a damn Karen. I'm like, Oh God, that's always like, and then, ugh, it was so stupid of him to do that too. Then he goes to the Horton cabin and a fire suit mask. I'm like, the hell are you thinking? That's why when Kate was in there acting all like Karen, I was like, Kate, if you don't shut your damn mouth, I'm like, you doing too much. You know, that's a good question, Ron. The more you talk about it, the more um oh no, I'm good. I'm good, Lil B. I didn't stir my noodles properly, so all the spice, I wound up literally having like all the spice from one spot because I didn't stir it properly. Oh wow, okay. That trap horror movie. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it. No, not tonight. I gotta wake up super early. But I had this, and I didn't stir it like all the way. So it's like all the spice was just like literally in one part. Yeah, no, I'm good. It's just like a bunch of spice just literally hit you at one time. It says also fine. It's funny how before Jason came back, Sam was saying Danny like her when she was a teenager in the conversation with Dante. Now she feels she's like Jason. Exactly. I'm like, I mean, I miss drinking, but it's like when I gotta wake up really early in the morning, it's just it's just not a good idea. Um, but that's the thing though. Ron kept into saying, what if Sheila's captured? What if Sheila's been taken captive, kidnapped or whatever? And now we're and now we find out that uh, this is a bad girl tonight. Okay, that the Teresa will be on. Yeah, I just have to be a trooper about it. I just have to be a trooper about it now. Yeah, and Alyssa, once again, Steffi's doing too much. Oh, I can't believe Deacon Smith they talk about Sheila. He needs to sit there and shut his mouth. I was like, oh, why are you so vexed? Why are you so vexed about that? Like, bro, you can. Hey, Alyssa, you got to do what you got to do. Um, so how do you think Finn will react or say if Leah's behind the abduction? That'd be interesting. I don't know what he would do or say, but that'd be interesting. Don't know why. Tony D says, yeah. See, this okay. This is something else. This is something else, and I don't know. Um, but I was sitting there saying, I was like, why should Carly know that Sonny's off his meds? I'm like, he's hurling insults at her. He is rewriting history. He's trying to make her seem like the bad guy. It's like that's painful. But somehow she's supposed to sit there and spot that he's off his meds. Like, come on, seriously? And I had somebody in the comment section say something, and I'm just like, Carly's job is not to sit there and spot if Sonny is off his meds. Autumn says, Queen Jess is in the chat. What's good, Jess? Autumn said that conversation between Sonny and Carly was a dumpster fire. Sonny seems to forget that he cheated on Carly when he knew exactly, and that's my whole thing. Autumn, I was like, Carly was like, you are rewriting history. She doesn't know that he's literally off his meds. Lisa says, I wonder if Harris can convince Roman to allow her to stay, or that Harris needs to find an apartment for both of them. Yeah, otherwise, yes. And that's the thing, Lisa. Um, he should have told Roman that he was going to be having somebody live with him. I'm like, how are you not going to sit there and tell your landlord that you're going to have your girlfriend move in? Like that doesn't even make any sense. Oh, it was. Yeah, good news that Christopher as Dr. Allen as Ashley. Oh, okay, good. And Rihanna, is so good to see you in the chat again. Oh my God, thank you for coming through tonight. I know how busy you are, so it's always a blessing to see you. Tony D says, I thought Nina's going to give her assistant Sonny's ring to keep. Yeah, she don't like her that much. That's a good payday. And it says, hopefully, when Teresa's story is done, Emily can go back to playing Gwen again because I like her more as her original character. She's not bad in this new role, but she's way better. Wow, that's good. Ed, you are way more generous than me. Just says Ava brought up a lot of good points, but their friendship needed to end. But that's the thing though, Jess. How long was Ava planting this whole thing? Remember, she did sit there and give her the idea about Nina calling the SEC on Carly to get revenge. She planted the seed and then sat there and said, oh, I didn't think you were going to use it. I'm like, but you knew she was going to use it. That's why you said that. You would have said that if you didn't think she was going to use it. Ariana says it's good to have some time, Sam being a big extra. It's good to have some time. Yeah, she was definitely being extra today. I was like, bro, you doing too much. And that's what I'm just thinking about cherry ice cream. Tony D says Ava straight clown Nina today when yes, Tony D, because she brung facts. She was like, yo, listen, you were in love with a fantasy. You're in love with Mike. Mike didn't know who he was. You wouldn't have went after Sonny know what his lifestyle is like. You don't wanna deal with that. You're not built for that life. Ron says, Albert, what makes Constantine think that he has every right to the fact that Victor screwed him over. And he feels like he's entitled. Samantha says, why would Nina trust Ava? Didn't Ava sleep with the first husband? I learned my lesson the first time. Yep. Yeah, to tell you the truth. And I agree with that. Ariana says, is Ava really that manipulative? Yes. Yes, she is. And Ariana, like Lisa's, like somebody said, Samantha said, why would I sit there and trust you to be around my second husband and you screwed my first husband? Lisa, oh, I'm pretty sure there's more secrets. That's right, Corey. Kelly Monaco. Lisa says it's time for Ava to tell Harris about the break. Marlena and Kayla now only one out of the loop is Harris. All sis can come up with a plan to cover Steve, John, and Ava. Yes. Just as Nina lacks a lot of accountability and tried to put most of the blame on Ava, like, okay, but you still did it. Nate says we're finally getting to Sam's true fear for Danny and herself. Let's be real, she knows what Jason's presence means, and she's running scared. Yep, and she should have thought it out before she sat there and had a baby with him. But yes, Eagle Fang, Ava made some great points, but it does not excuse her behavior. She really did stab Nina in the back, no matter how many times Ava was trying to warn her about stuff. Uh, Daniel Gray's in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up, Nathaniel. That's right. The one and only got royalty up in the air. Janet, are we going to have a conversation on the daytime Emmy nominations? I mean, if you want, I don't really know much about it, though, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't even really follow it. Um, I'll wait till it comes out, like whatever comes out, and then I'll talk about it. But I didn't really learn much about it. Maybe I should. Only power that Constantine has over John is that red card. Yeah, that's true. Jillian, what's good, Jillian? And Jay Blue, hey, Hat Daddy got nominated. Yeah. Janet says it's been out since Friday. Damn, I really been out the loop. Nathaniel says, what's new with you lovely people? Chilling, vibing, having a good time. Um, yeah, I'm actually out the loop with the whole nominees part. Now Nathaniel asks how she is getting better, worse, or same. Me is getting better. I can't speak for other people. For me, it's getting better. But chat, how has GH been? Has it gotten better, worse, or the same? Eagle Fang says it's okay. Nathaniel says I'm not dead. I'm in jail doing push-ups. Well, that's really all you can do. Yeah, today was a good episode. I know some people aren't liking it. Not better at all. It's really? Jackie Ice Cream says it's better. Nathaniel says, wait, Ava and Sonny are going to be a couple again. Yep. At least that's where it seemed like it's heading. And Jess said, yep, they kissed. Okay. I'm really trying to keep up with these comments, but I am not going to catch everyone's comments. I'm just going to let people know that right now. Jalen says saw where everybody said they're going to start taking a shot every time Deacons. Yep, yep. See, now you get the joke. Dan says, "Man, GH will just stay toxic." Well, you know how it is. They can't. GH can't please everyone. Yeah, I saw the previews towards that. It looks okay. I don't know if I would go see it in the movies though, but it looks like it's something I would just rent. To be honest. Um, just says, how is it better to you because Jason's back? I mean, not just Jason's back, but I feel like stuff is just starting to get a lot better though. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but Just said with the way everyone is acting, damn yeah, that's true. But it's not boring though. For me anyway. It's like people acting out of pocket and it's stupid, but it's something to talk about though. Samantha says, let's hope Nina moves on. She just stuck with Drew. It really didn't mean nothing. Find a man. Yeah. I mean, it's not just that though. Um, like I said, it's just they've been turning some stuff up. You know, it's like yeah, people has been out of pocket. Anna's coming at the Sonny. Laura's in there being like, "Oh, I can't mess with you, Sonny." Yeah, it's stupid, but it's interesting though. Because usually whenever they show like Laura and Kevin, it's like I don't care. Jay Blue says, wasn't there a new episode GH? The episode I'm watching has it. Jay Blue, are you watching on Hulu? Justin, what's good, Justin? Nina had the nerve to blame Ava like she did Carly. She needs to take responsibility for her actions. Yeah, she seems like she really. I can see that, listen. That's why Jay Blue. Somebody else said that too. So I can't remember who, but somebody else came in the chat and they said the same thing. It was like it's last week's episode of G's for some odd reason. Tony D says if Steffi says one more time she kills Sheila. You know, Tony D, you can sit there and add that to the drinking game. Oh, Ed, you said that. Okay. So yeah, they're having the same problem on Hulu. I'm gonna take a look at it once I'm done. Johnson says I can't really say GH is better, but it's getting more interesting. Yeah, it's getting more interesting. Arm says I didn't care for the Nina and Sonny montage. Like, what was that? It really wasn't. But honestly, to tell you the truth, Dex's montage, his training montage, wasn't necessary either. Nathan says so. Jason and Sonny have a face off yet? Not yet, but it's getting there. And Alyssa's not liking it so far. Just say yeah, I agree with that. It's not better, but it's interesting. Eagle fan says I never thought I'd say this, but Drew and Nina could be a good couple. The problem is the character of Drew is unlikable. Yeah, my dude was literally sitting there doing basic things. You had those two looking so impressed. I was like, bro, y'all sitting there acting like this dude is Captain America. I can do that stuff. That's not impressive. That's not impressive. Yes, Jess. Yes, I am. Come on, Jess. Did you actually think that that was a good scene? Come on, love. And you goddamn right I can do that too, Jess. Come on, you're not gonna sit there and tell me that you like that scene. Tom Top says Sonny's better hope he doesn't push Jason too far because the Pikeman is definitely going to try again. Exactly. And this time Jason may not decide he may not want to sit there and save him. What poor Charles police does that kind of action? Nobody. Ron says, Albert, when everyone finds out Sheila is alive, could Deputy Baker change his decision, and come back? Um, no, because she was already exonerated. So even if it was Sugar, that's not going to change anything. Even says when I think of mantras, I think of Johnny Lawrence training, getting back to yes. Damn, even think when is actually Cobra Kai come back out with a new season? Nathan says I had no context for it. I just saw two guys in a suit and Dex going ham on what looked like a firefighting training. What was this mob boss security training? When did the mob have training? It was it was bad. The thing says next year Cobra Kai. It's still worth it though. I have so much to catch. You know, the sad thing is, I have so much stuff to catch up to that by the time I finish catching up to it, Cobra Kai will literally be right, you know, be coming right up. Oh no, 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 he's cool. It's just that scene was just dumb. Oh, you're the hell? Oh, you're a Cobra Kai fan too. That's what's up. You're gonna fit in just fine, Jillian. And then it says, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that montage had me stumped. Eagle fan says end of the year. Hmm. Yeah, okay, then that's a lot different then. It's still gonna take me that long to finish my list. Yeah, I didn't get around to watching Strange. My dad watches that show. He actually likes it. As his days, they had me thinking about Jason and Johnny going at it when Harris and Stefan was talking. It was like GH was second of Jason wanting Johnny. Yes, it's so it's it's so weird watching Jason back to back. Oh, Samantha, you love Cobra Kai? Oh, okay, then we good. Like Samantha, you gonna fit in just fine. Yeah, unless my dad watches that. Never got around to watching it. My dad always talks about he loves it. Eagle fan says once Cobra Kai ends, I wonder which character carry over to the extension of Cobra Kai. Hope is Hawk. What do you mean? They're doing a spinoff Eagle Fang? The fan says at least they could have put like a Rocky theme on it and had Evan doing what looks like mob training, like shooting things, starving things, parking cars, watching the car. Ron says, Albert, tell Nathaniel Gray you will be attending the fan event next year because you have a crush on Cynthia Watros and want to save her from delusional fans attacking her because they don't like her. That's true. It's very true, Ron. Yeah, just Sam has. I did actually kind of went in on Sam today. Just it feels like I go on Sam. I feel like every time Sam shows up, I'm going in on Sam. It almost gets to a point where it's like, do I even really need to talk about her again? Let's start thinking about hosting a Stranger Season 5 review space with spoilers and re-spoilers. You know, Alyssa, I would actually watch. I would watch. Just says I'm just so sick of her. I just get so irritated when she's on. She just be doing too much, Jazz. And my whole thing was like, bro, it's it's too little too late. You know, Jillian, Jocelyn didn't even need to be on today. Jocelyn didn't need to be on. I was like, why even here for? Just like Dex tomorrow. Dex is at the bachelor party. As says we need more Elizabeth and Jason scenes. Eagle Fang says I have a feeling Sonny is going to shoot Carly after he sees her with Jagger. He is off his meds, and that will be on Ava and Valentine. Sam just said that Sam forget all the danger is she did. Shut the F up. Danny is like you too. Jess is going in tonight. Okay. Jess is on some whole nose hoes no bars. Alyssa says I think they added Joss and Dex just because. Yeah, they did. Because Joss wasn't needed today, and Dex is not going to be needed tomorrow. Dex, you can come to the bachelor party. Bro, you're not friends with any one of them. You're not friends with the groom. You met Chase once. Like, come on, bro. And I don't understand. So you got a bunch of drunken guys throwing axes. In what universe is that a good idea? Like seriously, Jerry, like you think about some of this stuff, it's just like Eagle Fang said that the Jordan saga end. Nope. Oh, Eagle Fang, hopefully it ends this week. Um Nikki is supposed to spring some sort of trap on her. Mel says that I got good news that there will be a Teenage Mutant. Yeah, I heard. I'm actually excited for that now. I feel like it's going to destroy a lot of people's childhoods, but I'm here for it. Ron says so. Albert, because Baker eggs for her wait till he finds out that it isn't Sheila who got killed, then he'll have no other choice but to change his mind and arrest Stephanie for killing someone else. How? If there's somebody, whoever it is, they broke into her house. So it's still a matter of self defense. It doesn't matter if it was Sheila or somebody else. He broke into her house. That that doesn't change. That's my whole point, Ron. Ariana says maybe Maurice Bernard is easing on. Yes, that's exactly I think what Alyssa said. Um, that it seems like it's his ex's story. Jillian says the only time I ever really like Jocelyn is when she's there we go. Honestly, told you, Jillian, up until that point, I had no use for Jocelyn. I had literally until the now thing. Yeah, Jess, I wanted that too. I haven't seen her in a while. Hope it was well with her. Just as Sam sat in that house and didn't even know where his son was. If I was Jason, I would have. Yep. It's actually, it's actually really funny. I'm pretty sure I said in my review, I was like, if you want to sit there and get upset with somebody, you should get upset with you too. Because I'm like, you don't even know where your son is at, but you want to sit there and start getting all upset with him. Maybe keep better track of your son, mom. Yeah, hope she's well. Lisa says, where's Marshall? Maybe he can catch sight on signs of Sonny being off his mess. He would have experienced this. That's true. That's true. Because I should tell you the truth, Lisa, I'm so sick and tired of people just saying, Carly should know. Carly should know that Sonny's off his mess. It's not Carly's job anymore. It's not Carly's job anymore to sit there and be knowing when this man is off his meds. Julian says, Liam irks me whenever he's on B&B. Because he's always seems like he's doing some grimy ish. Like even today's episode, he brings up Finn. Like, oh, well, Finn needs to be doing this. No, Finn needs to be doing what he's doing. You don't need to be up in the face in her office all the time. As she should be. Jay Blue. I mean, unfortunately, he is off his meds. So, and I remember, y'all don't forget, there was one point he did kiss Steffi twice. He kissed Steffi twice, and still didn't say anything. And that kiss was last year, sometime last year, right around the time that Hope cheated on Liam. Ah, there we go. There we go, Susan. Yep, he's a little puke. LaShawn says, "What happened to Chase's mother, Jackie?" That's a good question. She should be there for the wedding, right? She should be there for the wedding. Connor could be the next target, and I can see Adam going after her for messing with his son. Yeah, this whole thing with Adam and Connor and Chelsea, I don't know where to take this. Like, I'm not a parent, so it's like this stuff doesn't connect to me. And watching Adam kick himself and the self-loathing for an hour kind of got annoyed. Like after a while, it was like, bro, this is getting kind of annoying. And I get it. He wants to blame himself as a parent for not doing more, but an hour of that, a whole effing like, nah, I'm good. Lord B says I adore Liam actor though. Yeah, he seemed like he's a good actor. Alyssa said Liam is desperate to get back with Steffi. He keeps telling Steffi Finn is this and yes. He did that today. Alyssa, I really sat there because I was just like, what's really messed up, Jess, is that Hope cheated on him, right? But he cheated on Hope and Steffi for years. He couldn't forgive Hope for something that he did because it was Thomas. Um, Jacqueline, hey Albert, maybe Jackie is with Marcus under the same rock. Yes, up in the attic. But I hope you're well, Jacqueline. Is hope you had a good weekend. Jay Blue says, right. I wonder what happened to her after Finn was telling Alexis how he slept with her to get back at his dad. How how messed up is that though? On both of their parts. I'm like, oh, you slept with your husband's son. Like, you slept with your husband's son. Yeah, it's really messed up. No, I had a really good weekend, Jacqueline. Lisa says Connor will not be George's next target. Connor is out of state. Yeah, exactly. That's true. You know, I don't know now. I mean, know that his institution saying that something's not right about the. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. No, because Adam keeps saying that, but I'm like, Adam, you are overreacting, and you are getting mad at the doctors for them basically doing their job. So I'm like, bro, stick with the program. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with the institution. He needs help, and he's there for it. Tony D says Jack and Victor and Jack tag team. Yes, Tony D, good cop, bad cop, good cop, bad cop. I loved it. Julian says, where is Ned and all of this wedding stuff for Brooklyn and Chase? Yes, the father of the maybe he will be there. Maybe let's hope that he's there. Because for him not to be there, not to hand his daughter off, yeah, that's going to be kind of yeah. Um, yeah, that's some pretty trifling stuff for Finn, but also um, just for Jackie. Yeah, Jay Blue, because it's gonna. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be odd. LaShawn says Jason and Sam need to co-parent their son Danny Morgan. Yeah. Well, Sam needs to get off of whatever she's on. That's what she needs to do. She needs to stop acting like a Karen and stop acting like she got a damn DeLorean to go back in time because she don't. You made the choice that you made. You need to just shh. Jillian says Maggie is so blind when it comes to Constantine. Here's the thing, Jillian. When he does take her for everything that she's worth, I'm not gonna feel bad for her because she's not listening to the people that loved her for years. And you're basically sitting there saying, "The hell with all these people that know me for years." Constantine, I'm lonely, so I'm gonna be with you, even though these people are sitting there saying that you could be taking advantage of me. Um, I'm like, you're doing this to yourself. I was like, you're doing this to yourself. Somebody said that Chanel is supposed to be sick, so she's supposed to be out next week. Have a good night, Jay Blue. It was really great to see you. Hopefully, I get to see you tomorrow. Um, if everything goes well, it's going to be me, Kyrie's, and Brock TV tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But as said, she's missing a lot of parents. Lucky, Hayden, Rick, and Taggart. Although not even mentioned. Yeah, I have my issues with that. The Taggart part, especially. Um, Alyssa, it sounded like somebody made it seem like it was the actress that was supposed to be sick. I don't know how true that is. That's what somebody said in the chat. Jillian says Maxie did the same thing with Peter. Everybody kept telling that. Yep. And you know what, Jillian? I didn't feel bad for Maxie. That's true. He is getting closer to Alyssa. And you know the sad thing is that he's going to sit there and go off on his high horse. Oh, okay, Alyssa. The sad thing is, Alyssa, he's going to go off his high horse. And this is something that Dolomitic said. Sloan, you need to realize that you look like a Victoria's Secret model with a law degree. Why are you doing all this extraness for Eric? I know he's a good looking man, but he ain't that good looking. This chick can literally get almost any man on the planet, and you have a law degree. What are you doing? Like, it just, I'm just, oh my god, I can't. That's the sad thing. He's going to go in there, he's going to sit there and try to rip Sloan a new one, and I'm going to be like, bro, really? This is not the first time. Remember, what was the guy, Levi? People listening to this saying like Levi was wrong for her too, and she didn't listen to them. And Levi was, oof. Tony D says Sonny made me laugh today when mocking Carly about the hotel from Jason and not him. Somebody had hurt feelings, and somebody's awful off the mess. But yeah, it's just it, it's so stupid. Alyssa, I want you to drag Sloan. Alyssa, you goddamn right. I'm gonna sit there and drag Sloan. I'm gonna drag. You know what, Sloan? You know what, Alyssa? I'm gonna drag Eric and Sloan. I'm gonna drag both of them. The sad thing is, Alyssa, is not only am I gonna do it, but I'm gonna have a good time doing it though. Alyssa says Eric to the X Men. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna drag him too. Alyssa, I'm just trying to decide on who I should drag more though, because like they both look stupid. But I feel like Sloan looks worse though. Have a good night, Ariana. It was really great to see you again. Thank you for stopping through the chat. Jalen says, I laughed when I saw Sonny wearing that cowboy hat and the Nina. Yep. Tyrese Clark, the one and only. What's good? Nate's a good man. I'm glad he won my poll. He's going to deserve the second chance he's been getting. I just, Laurie, I can't with some of these characters sometimes. They just crack me up. They just crack me up. Um, have a good night, Tony D. It was really great to see you. Good to see you again. As says, I'm here for both Eric and Song getting dragged, but I hope Song gets a redemption arc because people don't far don't fall worse than her. Yes. Terry says, when did you realize Nate was a good man? Good man's kind of a stretch, but I don't think he's the devil though. I think he's human. He does stupidness. Um, but he does try, you know? Like he's a flawed person, so like that's kind of like why I like him. But he's trying now. You know, LaShawn, we were saying the same thing. I'm like, who's gonna give away Brooklyn? Oh, okay. I wouldn't sit there and call him a good man, but we can agree to disagree on that one. Okay, so this is Jillian says it makes me laugh how dumb they are. Make some of these characters sometimes. Yeah, it's you gotta laugh at that though. Yeah, it's yeah. Listen, it's supposed to be this week actually. It's supposed to be this week. Yeah, that's why I was really looking forward to Dragon Them because it's gonna be this week. But you know, Alyssa, either way, I'm gonna have fun dragging both of their asses. Susan says, I hope they don't ask Drew to stand in for Ned if he doesn't show up walking down Brooklyn. Hmm. Why do I have a feeling that they're gonna do that though? You know what's really funny, Susan? What if they do that? As says Eric was also warned about Sloan, but Eric kept on believing her lies. It's crazy how it took the rent getting paid for Eric to start. Yeah, it literally, yes. I mean, that is true. Jillian says, I remember the time Sam went over to Shallows by herself without any backup to try and find the flash drive of true memories, and she wound up getting kidnapped. Jillian, I remember when she walked into a gunfight when the other guy who played Drew, Billy played Drew, and he came there to protect Sonny, and Sam, like an idiot, ran in the situation, and Drew had to literally jump in front of a bullet for her. Where the old Sam, because she knew that something was off, would have came there packing. This Sam, the idiot version that we're getting, just ran in there blunt. Yes. Yep. Susan. Oh, I remember that too. Jillian, because that was a point I was just like, yeah, I can't with you. That was the point where I started to really dislike Sam. Carrie says Kayla really entertained me today. I love her feisty side with Ava. This is the first time I found her interesting. Didn't know she had a backbone. Yeah, I give her that. I give her that. LaShawn said Teresa needs to leave Salem. Her and Constantine know that Xander is Victor's son. Yeah, why hasn't she left yet? Why is she so worried about this old man for? Jillian says I always thought Maxie and Sam make some of the dumbest decisions. Well, yeah, but Jillian, Nina does. She goes up there. Krista, hey Albert, can't stay long, but I wanted to say how much I enjoyed Ava and Nina today. It was magnificent, a true masterpiece, and acting by two queens. Yes, they kill it. Both of them are legends. Both of them are legends. I agree with that, Krista. Alyssa said Teresa needs to get ousted for switching the date. Yes, I agree with that. I'm looking forward to his dad. Susan says, how dare Victoria accuse Nikki of drinking? Nikki was being mad loud too. Lisa says, what if Kayla tells Harrison that Ava helped? Ooh, that's a good question, Lisa. Curry says she actually shows some personality, some spice. She usually always so sweet and nurturing. I'm usually like, when is our scene over? Just fast forward. But I wanted her to keep this side. But I want her to keep this side. She was up in both of their faces because she was drunk. I, and she got louder and louder and louder. Victoria's like, "Yo, are you drinking? Why would you sit there and ask me that question? Because you have a history of drinking." Like, you got all super defensive. Like, why would you accuse me of that? Because you say you had a problem drinking. That's why. And it wasn't that long ago before you had a drink. Yeah, I mean, I I guess for me it was interesting hearing about sugar because I didn't know about sugar. You know, like yeah, they only sat there and they talked about. You just now noticed that Kyrie's was in the chat. I, I already read like two of his messages. What? I should have just kept that to myself. Um, but the hell that's what they're saying. I was waiting for that one. I was literally waiting for that one. I was like, oops. I would mind your business with an exclamation point. Like she was getting loud with me. Oh, Jess, this is why I always rock with you. Exactly, Susan. That's exactly what she said. It's like as soon as I finished saying, I was like five, four, three, two, and then you were just right on cue. Jess, you're amazing. Mel says I got a theory that Xander's going to find out that Stefan cheated on Gabby with Ava so he can. Well, that would be interesting. Krista says I saw someone mention that Sam is projecting herself onto Danny. Isn't it Danny because he is in danger? She worried for herself because she's in danger because she's still in love with Jason. Thoughts? I don't know if she's still in love with Jason though. Something else, Jess. I have no. No, Kyrie's. I thought you kind of forgot about that yesterday. Which actually, tell you the truth, thank you, because now I do have to do something too. So I'm glad you did tell me about that. Why is this in my room for? Um, but you did remind me of what I got to do tonight before I go to sleep. So thank you on that note, Kyrie. Lisa says Alexander, but he never paid for what he did to Bonnie and Susan, so he can't come hard on Stefan. Just said, what are you getting? When are you getting curtains? I want to get them soon. I'm not gonna lie, Jess. I've just been kind of lazy, but I do really want to get them soon now. Just so busy sometimes, but yes. And Jason says, I do believe that Sam is still in love with Jason and doesn't know what to do with her feelings. Hmm, interesting. Um, Harry says, "Oh yeah, I found an easy way to unblock." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Carrie, it's so much of a pain in the ass to sit there and unblock somebody. Like it really is. Alyssa says, "Oh, and it says, Jesus Christ, why is it not going to it? What do you think Johnny on Days Krish? It should be something that because honestly, to tell you the truth, it's like the dude wakes up and it's like I mean, he's rich, so it's really weird, and it's like it always makes me wonder. It's like, should he actually get a job? Like this is what I was always meant to saying about Spencer. Spencer was rich. Why should he have to get a job for? But it would give his character a little more depth. So Harry says it's not have a simple way. That's how I unblock, how I block and unblock every single night. Takes seconds. Hmm. Jillian says it's funny when they show the high-rise buildings in days like it's supposed. It looks so bad, Jillian. It's kind of like on YNR when they had Chase and when they had Chance and Summer outside in that terrible green screen. Um, Anthony, how you doing? I had an interview with Cheetah will views Josh Cook is back. Yes. I wonder if he's um I wonder if he's actually gonna be making videos on here. Yeah, no, I would appreciate that. Thank you, Kyrie's. But I'm gonna keep my word on that other thing I said I was gonna do, Kyrie's in your chat. That's true. That is true. Um Alyssa, because the dude can actually sing. Usually here's the thing, Alyssa, I usually fast forward past those songs, but I didn't. Okay. Uh yeah. Ugh, I hate this phone. In June. Okay, that's interesting, Jonathan. Thank you for letting me know. I'm very curious of how they're gonna sit there and play that up, though. All right, I gotta look at pictures of this new chick. Then I gotta look at pictures of this new one. Um, Domex is the only one of the exterior shots that makes any sense. Some days is the hospital. Alyssa says, Susan says, I'm waiting for Stefan to walk past Johnny's room and join in. Then Justin shows up with Brady, the day players. Um, yeah, but I want to see what this chick looks like. And it's actually it's actually pretty sad because I feel like we lost um Camilla because of a law. Like I can't prove it, and it's just a theory. But so many people left the show um because of a law. And this wasn't the first time that she left the show. They all in the band and their tours. Hmm. Yes, I forgot about that. Wally Kurt, the guy who plays Brady. Um, I think the actor that plays Johnny is on there. Not too sure. And it's so weird. Like these people hang out, they know each other and stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Let's say yeah, sure. I see Ava doing that because Stephanie and Gabby will be splitting up temporarily because of new Gabby is supposed to do scenes with EJ. Okay, yeah, no, I saw the little screen, so I definitely yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Susan says yes, Johnny, Stefan, Justin, and Brady, yes. And thank you, Laura B. Thank you, Cherry Ice Cream. Appreciate that. Dolomac says Camilla was a great Gabby towards the end. They really underused her. I'm very curious on how they're going to sit there and solve Lee's murder. I wish they would do that with Everett, Evans. I wouldn't put it. Because it's on days, I wouldn't even put it past them to do something like that now. Still, Kyrie's. I mean, but also hate is kind of a strong word, but okay. Um, I mean, she didn't actually commit the crime of Lee's murder. Uh, Jillian says, "So glad Everett finally signed." Me too, because it was getting so annoying. How you doing tonight, y'all? Alyssa says it was at the Days of Days last year when I met Brandon Wally. Oh, nice. And Kyrie says, I'm keeping that petty energy for her for life. Okay. You streaming tonight, right, Kyrie? Alyssa, I wanted to let Carson, but he was in another line with Raven, and it was so long, so I didn't get a chance to meet either of them. Okay, Curtis. All right. Okay. Hopefully you take some pictures, Alyssa, if you can. Chris says now I got to bash her on my stream. Thank you for reminding me. Anytime, Kyrie's, anytime. Ed says Everett DRD storyline start about to start. I saw they said something going to come out and play. Um, no, not any updates yet. I mean, I haven't really looked into it to be honest, but so I can't even say. Perry says also, what rating is Brady? I'm sure you hope. Well, Kyrie, so I'm gonna sit there and still go with an 8. ZK, Albert finally Nina has moved on. It took her long enough. Oh my goodness! In all reality, ZK, she can do better. Let's be real. Now I have a feeling that it was a setup on Lee's part and framing Gabby was his revenge. I can see that. But you know what the thing is, ZK? Yeah, but you know the thing is though, ZK, she gave up because Ava was going after her. Because Ava was going after Sonny, not because she just wanted to stop. Because she just felt like, you know what, I'm embarrassing myself too much. She did it because of Ava, and it's kind of weird. Alyssa, let me know if you want to go to Days of Days Out. Maybe you can save money for flying to LA and hopefully meet up with me. I would love that, Alyssa. That would be what's up. That'd be a lot of fun. So yes. Perry says Brady is a 4 and will never, ever, never, 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 ever, ever be anything more. I love it. And that's the thing, ZK. She realized that she did fall in love with a fantasy. Like Ava was spot on. Um, that's the truth of the matter. I think you know what, never mind. I think that's why she actually stopped. Because she realized that she didn't fall in love with Sonny. She fell in love with a version of him. And not even a real version of him. She fell in love with somebody. She fell in love with a different version of somebody of what could be if he didn't choose the mob. Have a good night, Jillian. Thank you for joining. Actually, tell you the truth, yeah, I gotta sit there and get ready to go to bed soon. Um, so I'm gonna sit there and end the stream here. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, thank you, Nathaniel, for coming through. Appreciate you. Thank you, Kyrese. Thank you, Alyssa. Tanya. Oh my God, I feel so bad because like I'm just about to wrap up when you came in. Um, yes, Susan, yes, I would definitely like that. Have a good night, Ed. Have a good night, Alyssa. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Jonathan. Join us next time for another edition of Soap Chat without the Bostic. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Have a good night, Melly Mel. Also, hopefully I get to catch you again soon, Tanya. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, Jonathan. Yes, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does help. Seriously does. Have a good night, Laura B. Have a good night, Lisa. Yeah, he came through for a little bit. We wanted to sit there and see what was going on. We laughed about the Dex montage, his training scene. Yeah, Joe, it was so overdramatic and so stupid. It was like, bro, you can do better. Come on. Have a good night, ZK. Have a good night, Jillian. Have a good night, Alyssa. Have a good night, Queen Becky D. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Johan. And like I said, if everything goes well tomorrow, you should see the three of us, Brock and Kyrese. And until then, have a good night, Melly Mom. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, Susan, yeah, he was here for a little bit. He wanted to sit there and see what was going on with GH and everything. So we gave him the cliff notes. Yeah, let's so it should be fun. Um yes. Me, Kyrese, and Brock TV. It's gonna be something. That's right. Have a good night, Melly Mel. Cherry ice cream. There's so many people. You know who you are. Have a good night, and I will see you in the next. I'll see you in the next video and stream.